Hello and welcome back to another game in the Oswego Dynasty as we will be taking on Texas A&M, a very good and ranked Texas A&M team at Kyle Field, here home of the 12th man. So now this is a return game that we have against them from last year, and they dominated us last year. I expect pretty much the same thing to happen in this game, but we are looking to see what kind of momentum that we can take into these next coming weeks. This is a very good and powerful Texas A&M team. They have a fantastic offense, and that is what we are excited to see right now. So we are going to be missing out on Timmy Flanagan after his injury. Luckily, Abdul Pace and Marcelo Mobley are okay, but we will have Bryson Hill as our emergency quarterback if the time or need is required. But we are lucky to be able to come pretty unscathed from our quarterback mishap in our last game where we lost all three of our quarterbacks on that last drive. So this is going to be a very good Texas A&M team that we'll be facing. Some of the best players in the nation right now. They've got All-Americans on their team. They've got All-Conference All-Americans on their team, and some of the best players that is in the NCAA overall. We're going to see A-Chain again from last year. He dominated us, as you would expect from a good player like him, and he's one of the top 15 guys in the NCAA right now. So we're expecting a good things from him. And we're also going to be facing off against some of the best offensive linemen that the game has to have. Center, top 5 guy in the NCAA. They've got a right guard who is the All-American and the best guard coming out of the NCAA, and a top 3 right tackle. That right side of the ball is absolutely fantastic, and we are going to be facing a lot. Max Johnson is looking like a beast right now. He's got 9 touchdowns on the year with no interceptions. So this offense is going to probably show out on us based off of what Middle Tennessee State did to us. Hoping to see what the offense can do in this game going up against a defense as superior as Texas A&M's, a top 20 team, in their home place, home of the 12th man. Hopefully this offense can get to do something. We really want to learn what this team is made of and this offense, especially this offense. I want to see what this offense can do against a top 20 team so that we can really show out in our conference play. So we lost the toss, and Texas A&M will be kicking the ball off to us, as we always love to start with the ball and set the tone for the game of controlling the ball. So now that ball being kicked through the end zone, we will start with the ball. Abdul Pace, very good run on first down. That will pick up 5 yards on the play. Very good start to the drive to this game. So now we're looking at 2nd down and 5. Abdul Pace is going to pitch that ball off to Obi Hopkins, who is going to fight for the first down, but is going to come up just short, picking up. They're going to give him 5 yards on the play, but it is going to be 3rd down and 1. So now we're going into our flex bone off formation, and Marcus Seals is going to receive that handoff and is going to go pick up 4 yards on that one, giving us a first down against the Texas A&M Aggies on their home field, and Marcelo Mobley should have pitched that ball. That is going to be a loss of 2 on the play, as that defensive end, Adelaide, is able to break free from the block very easily. Now Marcelo Mobley, as we're trying to implement a little bit of more quarterback protection, moving him into the option role, and Abdul Pace is going to hand that ball off to Obi Hopkins, and that is going nowhere, and we will be punting this ball off to Texas A&M after getting a decent start to the drive with a first down and then being shut down pretty quickly after that. So now Stewart is going to return that one, and we are going to force him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 14 yards on the play. And now we're looking at Max Johnson, who had 5 touchdowns last game and 4 the game before. we will see how he does against us. He's going to drop back to pass the lefty, and he's going to throw that ball, and Dawson is going to pick him off. The first interception of his season and the first pass of the day that is going to be picked off. Dawson making the play on the ball. That is our JUCO junior transfer, and we will get the ball back against Texas A&M here. But the first play there, Cooper is able to bring down Marcus Seals very quickly on that play, and now we are moving into 3rd and 5 on very quickly. And that's going nowhere. Marcus Seals is going to go pick up 0 yards, and now we will be punting that ball back to Texas A&M. Very short-lived, but it is super exciting to give Max Johnson his first interception of the season and to get a stop on defense. And now Stewart is going to go run for 22 yards on that one. Very good run back from him as they are now inside the 30-yard line of Oswego. Now A-Chain is going to get that ball, and he's going to be brought down for the loss of 3 yards. So the first interception and then a loss of 3 yards. Alan Smith picking up the tackle on that one. Very good job by this Oswego defense. 0-0, and we still have 1 minute to go in the quarter. A-Chain, that's speed. And he looks fast on the field against this defense. That is going to be a 11-yard pickup. He's going to go bring this to 3rd and 2, and he's going to be stuffed. We're going to stuff him -4 yards. He's going to lose that for Stephen Burks getting into the backfield, making the play. That is going to force a field goal from Texas A&M. That is fantastic play from the defense. 3-0 for Texas A&M in this game as we approach the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after 8 minutes played. So now Texas A&M will kick that ball off to us, and Bryson Hill is going to let that one bounce through the end zone as we will now try and get something going in this offense. Marcelo Mobley under center on this one, and he's going to keep this ball, and he's going to go rush for 3 yards on this one, picking up 2nd down and 7, and that will send us at the end of the first quarter 3-0. Marcus Seals is going to receive this misdirection handoff, and he's going to go pick up 3 yards on the play, setting up a more manageable 3rd down and 4. Marcelo Mobley still in the game as we are still in the flex zone. Marcus Seals is going to receive this handoff, and he's going to be stuffed just short. 4th and 2, we have a decision to make here if we are going to punt or not, and we are going to elect to do so as our defense has shown up so far in this game. Evan Stewart is going to receive this one, and he's going to be helped with a block in the back, and is going to be stuffed up by his own blocker, picking up 56 yards. But where's the flag? This is a blatant block in the back. That's crazy. Man, we're already at a disadvantage, and we need... How do you miss that? That's right there in front of them, and instead, now they're in the red zone instead of being back there. That's really unfortunate. A-Chain going to keep that ball, and he's going to be brought down for no yard rush on that one. Stephen Burks again in that backfield. Now forcing a 3rd down and 8 here play for Texas A&M. Max Johnson is going to go and find that 1st down. That was almost a good play. Very good coverage from this defense. Now setting up 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line. A-Chain is going to be brought down after leaping up into the air, trying to get into the end zone. We're going to be marked down for offside on that hard count. So now they're going to inch just a little bit closer on that 1st down. Texas A&M moving a guy in motion. And they're going to pass the ball on this one, and Anais Smith is going to go and break free on that little slant route, and that is going to be a touchdown for Texas A&M as they go up 10-0 in this one. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Let's see if this offense can get something going. Marcus Seals is got something, but is held up by a blocker, and is only going to go pick up 4 yards on the play. They are shutting down this run option offense that we have. Obi Hopkins is going to find some space. all you needed was just a block from all of the blockers, and that could have been a big gain. Instead, it is going to be 3rd down and 2. Abdul Pace in the game. He's going to go find a wide open Bryson Hill, who's going to break. Oh, he's not going to break a tackle. Going to be tripped up on that one, but not before picking up 16 yards. He was wide open on that play, especially making it very easily, as that was the first pass of the day from this offense. So you would expect everybody to clamp down on that play action. So now we are at the 50-yard line here as we are approaching 3 minutes to go, and Marcus Seals is going to be shut down very quickly in that backfield. He's going to lose 1 yard on that play as we are now under 2 minutes to go with a 3rd and 8 here. And Marcelo Mobley is going to pitch that ball off to Trent Gaines. That was actually really fast by Trent Gaines. That is a very good rush by him as he picks up 6 yards and is just short of the 1st down, and we are going to be going for it on this 4th down. Marcus Seals getting that inside handoff, and he's going to go pick up a 1st down, keeping this drive alive, picking up 6 yards on that play. So under a minute to go in this half, and Marcus Seals is going to receive that inside handoff, and he's going to go pick up 5 yards on the play, trying to waste as much time as we can before the half. But we still need to be able to move the ball just a little bit and try and get into field goal range or a touchdown. Abdul Pace is going nowhere on that one, and he's going to lose 2 yards on the play. We're going to use a timeout to see what we can do on this play. So now 3rd and 7. Abdul Pace back to pass. Nobody's open, trying to find a little bit of space, and he is going to be sacked for 7 yards, and that is probably going to end the half unless Texas A&M uses a timeout. But nobody was open, and Abdul Pace could not break free from the defensive rush. And Texas A&M is not going to be calling a timeout, and we are going to go into half only down 10 points. If this isn't a shocker, I don't know what is right now. This is a top 20 team at home, and they are only up 10. Middle Tennessee State came into our place last week and was up 21-0 at this point. And we forced Max Johnson's first interception. A-Chain's not being able to really do anything. I mean, Texas A&M's offense really hasn't done anything against us today. Evan Stewart has been their best offensive player so far, and that's just from the punts that we've had. So I think that we've done very well. Our offense, obviously not doing as well. We're not being able to really do anything. We've got more offensive yards than Texas A&M has. Their passing offense, number 1 passing offense right now, only has 2 yards. Their rushing offense, A-Chain, he's being held down 18 yards, and 12 of those are Max Johnson's. So we've done very well on the defensive side of the ball against Texas A&M. Now, if we can stop Evan Stewart from getting a bunch of yards, that would be awesome. But right now, I think that we're doing very well on the defensive side. Hopefully the offense gets a little something going here in this second half, but we will see. So now we will be kicking that ball off to Texas A&M. Greg Thompson is going to send that one back. Evan Stewart is going to be having this one. He's got some space. He's going to break free from a tackle, and he's going to break the tackle, and nobody's going to catch him unless Cortez can get him. But no, he breaks free, and that is going to be a 95-yard touchdown return for a touchdown. Their best offense of the day has been this guy right here. He has been one tough cookie to be able to bring down, and that right there is going to give Texas A&M a 17-0 lead. Thomas Mayo now going in motion as we are going to try this second half offense and see if we can get anything going. Marcus Seals got something there, but only going to pick up 2 yards on the play. That is going to send us into a 3rd and 15 on this one. Abdul Pace back to pass, and nobody's there, and they're going to bring him down for a sack. That is going to be 4th and 24, forcing us to punt the ball. And now Texas A&M again in fantastic field position. A-Chain has some space and is going to be shut down very quickly after picking up 5 yards on that rush. We are holding him to under 2 yards per rush, which is fantastic. Max Johnson again back to pass, and he's going to find Donovan Green just short of the first down, and that is going to be 3-yard pickup from him. 3rd down and 1, and A-Chain is going to go pick up that first down. Thomas Owens not able to quite get around and force that tackle for a loss, and instead is going to be a first down for Texas A&M as he finishes the job on that one and going to take that one to the end zone on that 5-yard rush. 24-0 lead for Texas A&M. So now we are under center on this one. Marcelo Mobley is going to keep the ball on this one, and it is got some space. Very good run from Marcelo Mobley, one of the better runs we had all day, picking up 21 yards on that one, as we have rarely struggled to get anything more than just 2 yards on any rush. And that is going to show again as we lose 2 on that one. So now looking at 3rd down and 11, Abdul Pace is going to keep this one, but no, he's going to pitch that one out to Trent Gaines, and he's only going to pick up 1 yard on that one, as we are going to be going for it at this point as we are close to the 50-yard line. Abdul Pace keeping some blockers, and Devin Fontaine is going to go on that little curl route and is going to go pick up that first down. Very good decision by Abdul Pace to bring in some blockers on that one, to give him some time for Devin to be open. Marcelo Mobley is going to pitch that ball off, and that is going to not be caught by Obi Hopkins, and now we are going to lose 5 yards on the play. Not a great start on that one. Abdul Pace is going to toss that one up, and that is going to be knocked down by Jacoby Matthews, as we had just a little bit of space there. Needed to be a bit stronger of a pass. Now Marcus Seals is going to keep this one, as we are just trying to get a few yards, and he's going to go pick up a good chunk, picking up 11 on the play, but that is going to be 4th down and 4, as we are now trying to get something going here. And Devin Fontaine, he's got a blocker. He could take this to the end zone, and he will. 33-yard touchdown on that one. Devin Fontaine finding some wide open space on that corner, and is going to take that one into the end zone for the first points of the season for Oswego in this one, and it's against Texas A&M of all teams. 24-7. There we go, Devin, get yours. So now Greg Thompson is going to try and kick this ball out of bounds, and that is not going to quite make it out of bounds. Evan Stewart again going to be returning this one. He's got tons of space. He's got a convoy. This is going to be a touchdown for Texas A&M. That is going to make this game a 31-7 game, as Evan Stewart is the best offense Texas A&M has ever seen. So now we are still in that 4th quarter, 7 minutes to go, and Marcelo Mobley is going to go pick up 9 yards on this rush. That is going to set up 2nd down and 1, as we are still under center on this one. Marcus Seals going in motion, and we're going to hand that ball off to Obi Hopkins, and he's going to be just short of the first down on that one, picking up no yards on the play. It is tough getting just a few yards. So now 3rd down and 1, and Trent Gaines is going to go and find it. The 3rd string running back, the senior, playing fullback for us. And that is going to keep us alive. And now Cortez is going to find just a little bit of space there, as Abdul was having that pocket collapse quickly on him as the clock continues to run, as we have a very nice drive going. 2nd down and 13 for Marcelo Mobley, as he's under center and is going to pick up 4 yards on that play, setting us up with a 3rd down and 10. Abdul Pace now back in the game, and he is going to throw that ball to Marcus Seals on that screenplay. That was looking like it was going to be shut down, but that is going to be quickly broken free, and now 4th down and 5, under 2 minutes to go. See if we can get anything going on this one, and Abdul Pace is going to be brought down for the sack. That is going to end the game for us on this one, as our offense really did struggle most of the game against this Texas A&M team. And this game is looking like it is going to end at a 31-7 game. Man, we did really well. I feel like we did really well in this game. We couldn't stop him, though. And that is the really annoying thing about this game is that Texas A&M couldn't do anything against us. And that is one of the coolest things of this game is that this is a top 20 team and we handled them. We handled them on offense. They couldn't do anything against us. Evan Stewart, he could do whatever he wanted. And the bigger problem about that is that our backups are those teams that we had last year. Is those guys that we had last year and that were able to just, and the teams were able to run on us. They were able to find the wide open gaps. They were faster than us. And that's who we've got on our special teams right now because those are our backups. We have basically a brand new team on defense, and that was awesome to watch today. Our defense was absolutely fantastic. Now, our offense, now you would expect, you expected this in this one. We couldn't run the ball at all in this game. Marcelo Mobley has the most average yards on the day, but that's because of that one big run. Other than that, Marcus Seals was our next one, and that was, we were tough sledding all day. We were not really able to pick up really anything all day. So it was a bit of a rough day on the offensive side, but kind of was a fun game to watch on the defensive side. We were able to kind of move the ball just a little bit, dink it and dive, but that's what you would expect from a team as good as Texas A&M. But I think that I'm really proud of the team today. We came into this game expecting to get blown out, and we really didn't get blown out. Evan Stewart had 3 touchdowns all by himself. That's 21 points. So that's a 7-10 game. That's a 7-10 game if you take out Evan Stewart's touchdowns. So that's awesome. I think that was an awesome game for us to really see and to really move forward in this one. We had more offensive yards in this game than they did because, like I said, Evan Stewart had all the touchdowns. I don't think did they have 1 touchdown on this game that was in the second half by themselves. I don't know, but we did great. I'm very proud of the team in this one. So this is what our recruiting board is looking like after the couple weeks that we had with this being week 3. In game. So this is kind of where we're looking like right now for the team. I think we're doing fairly well on the team. Just like last year, we're kind of moving into this. We've got a lot of spending our budget early. Next week, we've got Navy. Oh, Navy. Last year, 91 points on us. Oh, so this is a team that's in our region in the Independence, and really hoping that we can perform better than we did last year. They have the same guys that they have last year. They don't have the same running back, but Ty Lavatai, he's still there. So hopefully we get something going. Would love to see good results on this one because our schedule doesn't get any easier with Utah and Oregon after that, but those will be the rest of the money games that we have for the year. So I think I'm taking a big positive from this game. Loved the effort that we had on defense, and really excited about this team. Thanks for watching on this one, and we will see you in Annapolis.